Good evening and thanks for joining us for the news at 6. I'm Dawn Baker.
And I'm Mike Seela. We begin with a major development in the Crocker murder case in Effingham County. Kim Wright, the step-grandmother of Elwin Crocker Jr. and Mary Crocker, will take a plea deal to avoid the death penalty. She's charged in the deaths of her two grandchildren whose bodies were discovered buried in the family's backyard in 2018.
Our Madeline Bierster joins us now live from the newsroom with more on this plea deal and where the case stands now.
Yeah, Don, Mike, Wright agreed to the deal today to avoid death. The district attorney's office says this plea continues to move the case forward, saying these investigators, along with the community, have been waiting for justice in this case for around 7 years now. Kim Wright, the step-grandmother of Mary and Elwin Crocker Jr., will take a plea deal to avoid getting the death penalty. She pleaded guilty to 13 charges, including malice murder and aggravated sexual battery. Wright will spend the rest of her life in prison without the possibility of parole. Investigators say Elwin Jr. and Mary were 14 when they died. Elwin was last seen in November of 2016, Mary in 2018. These children were reportedly homeschooled and never reported missing. Investigators previously testified that Mary and Elwin Jr. were both starved, beaten, and kept in a dog cage. Family members originally told investigators Mary was punished for not exercising, skipping chores, or stealing food. According to authorities, Elwin was also abused and starved before he died. 3 other defendants, the kid's stepmother, step-uncle, and step-grandfather, have already pled guilty. The step-uncle and step-grandfather, Roy Prater and Mark Wright, are still awaiting sentencing. The case against Elwin Crocker Sr., the children's father, is ongoing. Prosecutors say the death penalty is still on the table for him, and no plea deal will be offered. Officials with the Georgia Division of Children and Family Services say they lost track of the Crocker children after they were pulled out of the school system by their parents. Their case led to the Crocker Law, which adds state oversight when children are removed from school. Now, if a student doesn't re-enroll within 45 days, child welfare officials must be notified. The children's uncle will be sentenced on October 16th. Their grandpa's sentencing is still TBD, and as for their father's case, he's due back in court on October 14th. Reporting live in the newsroom, Madeline Bierster, WTOC News.
WTOC has a dedicated page on our website to all of our coverage on this investigation. You can look for the Crocker Case page under the News tab on WTOC.com. We've also included a family tree showing how the defendants are related to each other and the children.
Well, tonight, the man charged with a murder for the death